Don't lie to me, Melissa. What were you doing last Sunday? You think you're allowed to be there? You can't fool me. Be honest with me.
I don't know what you mean. What on earth are you talking about? You contacted me out of the blue just to say that?
Huh? Are you trying to pretend that you know nothing? Give me a break. I'm hard at work each and every day. Have you ever thought about that?
I don't mean to play dumb, but it's not that I've never thought about it.
I'm trying so hard to put food on the table. I just can't believe that you would do something like that. I couldn't even imagine.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, but I really don't understand. Besides, as the breadwinner of the family, I think it's natural to work and put food on the table.
What's with that attitude of yours? Don't be cocky. You're the one who's making me want to forget everything and have fun. Don't be silly.
Even if you want to get off the hook, there are things you can do and things you can't. Things like adultery, gambling, and getting into debt. I don't think you should blame the others if you're doing those things by yourself.
It's just...
You're the one who caused the divorce. It's your responsibility to pay for the alimony and child support. Am I wrong?
What the hell? You really are a pain in the ass. Because I'm still not convinced why I'm the only one to blame. You're the one who should be blamed. How long are you going to keep lying to me?
What on earth are you talking about? In the first place, we have a rule that we only keep in touch with each other at the minimum, right? I have nothing to say to you. What do you want from me?
Totally, you really are a cocky woman. I wonder how long you can keep up that attitude. I'm the one who's keeping your secrets. You better brace yourself.
I don't know what you mean by secrets. I don't think I have any secrets. Anyway, just tell me what you want.
You really have a bad personality. I'm fed up with you. That's why I cheated on you.
You make it sound like it's right to cheat on your wife. Your way of thinking is what makes me doubt your humanity. I just don't get it.
What did you say?
Anyway, I don't have time for this. Can you please hurry up and tell me?
You're always getting on my nerves. So where were you last Sunday? Answer me quickly.
If it was last Sunday, I was out with Kevin. What about it?
I know you were with Kevin. Where did you go?
To watch the rugby game. Is there a problem?
There's a big problem. Rugby? Why are you lavishing my money on it? Don't you think it's inappropriate?
You know what? Seriously, Cedric? I have no idea what you are saying. I'm speechless.
I'm the one who's speechless. You really are a stupid woman since you still don't understand it. Okay then, listen to me carefully.
Jeez.
Alimony and child support are my money. You can't use my money without my permission, because that means you embezzled my money.
Are you stupid? I can't believe that you can't even understand. Do you know what embezzlement means?
Stop joking with me. You have the nerve to play around with my money. Do you have any idea how hard people work to earn money? This time, I'm thinking to sue you.
You can only sue someone for alimony and child support. You know that? Of course, I was the winner for that last time. Tell me the reason why you're going to sue me.
It's not right that I'm the only one who has to suffer. I can't allow you to use the money you took from me without my permission. At last, I can finally lead a decent life.
Embezzlement, huh? Well, as long as you pay the child support, I don't care. Good luck in suing me or whatever.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to pay child support anymore.
What? Why not?
Because it was my money to begin with. Why should I pay for you if you're just gonna spend the money for fun? It's nonsense, right?
Well, looks like we haven't been on the same page since a while ago. Do you know what child support means? You say it's your money, but that's Kevin's. It's the money to help Kevin until he becomes an adult.
But you use that money to have fun. Going to watch a sport like rugby costs a lot of money. You're wasting money, for God's sake. The money is for child support.
Are you out of your mind? What you're paying is child support. Do you even know the purpose of that?
I know you're going to say that it's for socializing. I'm not going to let you get away with that. I'm suing you.
Look, I'm just wasting my time by explaining things to you. You won't understand anyway. I have nothing more to say. If you want to sue me, go ahead.
You should be prepared then. I won't forgive you if you cry and apologize to me later on. You're such a persistent woman. I know you did something nasty behind me. Do you hate me that much? What a coward.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Can you please stop texting me? You're the main cause of my headache.
I've been talking to lawyers, but no one was willing to support me. That's unbelievable. You're the one who bribed the lawyers to prevent me from suing you, right?
I beg your pardon?
You used my money to bribe them, you coward.
Oh, gosh. I think my headache is getting worse because of you. If you keep sending me this kind of nasty messages, I'll take the final measures to get rid of you.
Are you trying to blackmail me? Why don't you give it a try, if you have the courage to do that? You devil. What the hell is this? I've got a content certified letter. Don't keep doing things that don't make sense. Hey, have you read my messages? Answer me quickly.
How many more times do I have to tell you? It's annoying to be contacted out of the blue for no reason. I have nothing else to say to you. Everything is listed in the letter you just received. Read it yourself.
Then what's this penalty for? When did I violate the contract?
When we got divorced, we notarized the divorce agreement, right? Don't you remember?
The one that said something about the alimony? I don't really remember. What about it?
Then you should read it again, because it's all written there. That's the main purpose of divorce agreement.
I threw that thing right away, so I know nothing about it. As a result of that, it's no longer valid. Too bad, huh?
Well, I'll have a copy of the divorce agreement sent to you through my lawyer.
What? I don't want that.
You can pay the penalty within the next month. Well then, I look forward to receiving the penalty money.
Hold on a sec. You really are a persistent woman, aren't you? Are you trying to rip me off? I want my money back. What a cruel devil you are.
Cruel devil. Well, I don't care what you call me. I don't want to deal with you again. But you're going to keep your promise.
I told you, I already threw away that piece of paper. The paper is gone, so the contract isn't valid anymore.
Well then, you'll have to talk to a lawyer about that too. That's all I'm saying, so I hope you find a good lawyer.
Wait a minute, Melissa. Do I really have to pay for this? Because the paper is gone.
That's because you threw it away, right? When you borrowed money from the payday loan company, you still need to pay off the loan, even though you threw away the necessary documents, right?
Well, I think that's a different case. Hey, are you really sure about the penalty? I didn't do anything wrong.
You wouldn't believe anything I say, would you? You should go through a lawyer.
That's because you're always saying random things.
I'll send you the copy of the divorce agreement through my lawyer. I'll pay for the postage fee since I'm a kind-hearted person. For your information, I'm not as cruel as a devil.
Wait! I don't have any more money to pay you. I'm being squeezed out so much. How am I supposed to pay you?
You'll have to discuss that directly with your lawyer. I'm busy, so please take care of the rest.
Well, you still have some alimony left, right? How about cutting $3,000 from there? I think it's a good idea. Maybe I'm a genius.
Do you know what alimony is? It's compensation for the mental anguish I've suffered. It's not a deposit or a loan. It's a payment.
But...
In other words, the money you gave me in compensation is my money, not yours. You really don't understand anything, do you?
Bullshit! I thought it was the money for you to start over.
Well, why should I start over with you? Please stop talking nonsense. You really annoy me.
Don't talk like that.
Anyway, I'm living happily with Kevin. I don't want to talk to you or even depend on you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Listen to me, Melissa. Hey, take your time and think about it. Let's start over, for Kevin's sake.
That's not true. You're only a father to him financially, that's all. Just pay for the child support, please. I bet even Kevin wishes for that.
Don't say that. You know, in rugby, they call it no side. Let's do the same thing. Melissa, please.
Please don't use Kevin's favorite sport as an analogy. Rugby is a more sacred sport. I'm not playing around with you in the first place. It's not no side or anything.
Don't be so cold. I know you like rugby too. How about watching a rugby match together next Sunday?
There's no way I'm going to do that. What are you thinking? Besides, you've been complaining a lot about how useless it is to go to rugby games.
If Kevin likes it, I don't mind. Let's go and have fun together.
Stop it already.
It's my fault. Please, forgive me.
I can't. Besides, there's nothing more you can do. You know what? Just pay for the penalty and stop texting me. My ex-husband, who still sends nothing but incomprehensible messages, was shouting that he was going to sue me. But after reading the content-certified letter and the divorce agreement, he became much more docile. I think he even told his lawyer that he wants to start over with me again. But he was coldly told that it's impossible because of what he had done to me. Ladies, please be careful of men who keep saying incomprehensible things like that. I'm stuck. Hey, Mom's not here. I don't know anything. Why don't you go get some food? Just for me. Huh? I just looked in the kitchen and there was nothing prepared. What am I supposed to eat? Why don't you at least cook some food by yourself? I know you are capable to do that, Lydia. Don't be cheeky. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm talking to you, who is my big sister. Look, I'm at work. So what? You think you're great at your job? Are you trying to pick a fight with me? Yeah, whatever. Let's not have this stupid talk anymore. I gotta get back to work, so you're on your own. Hey! Are you seriously not going to buy me anything? I'm starving! I told you I'm at work, right? It's crazy to think that I'll buy you something to eat. I mean, how can you keep texting me like this when I'm still at work? Your big sister is in trouble! Don't you care for me? Huh? What kind of nerve do you have? Did you forget that I helped you when you were in trouble? I've been a good sister to you. What are you talking about? I don't think you've ever helped me in the past. When you were in elementary school, you forgot your gym clothes. You were crying, so I let you borrow mine. I was so nervous when I delivered it to your classroom. What? Elementary school? It's a long time ago. I don't care when it was. It doesn't change the fact that I helped you. You should be thanking me. Why should I? You've got me involved in a lot of trouble. When did I ever do that to you? Stop saying random things. Whose fault is it that I got divorced? I can't forget it even now. Huh? You still talk about the past like that? You really have a strong grudge on me, don't you? You're the one who started it by talking about what you did to me when we were still in elementary school. It's okay to remember good deeds, but it's better to forget bad things. You know I don't say bad things that happened in the past. That's a pretty self-indulgent theory, isn't it? You're my sister, and I can't believe that you're so annoying. The good thing is, you got rid of that bastard after all. You're right. It's good to know he's a bastard. Who dared to have an affair with his sister-in-law. Thanks for your help at that time. No worries. I figured it out for you that your ex-husband wasn't a good guy. If I didn't do that, you wouldn't have noticed. I'm a very kind sister, don't you think so? You were the one who asked my ex-husband to start the affair. I can't believe it. You don't have to bring it up again. I broke up with him anyway. You're really persistent. How dare you say that to me? He just dumped you because you were spending too much money. Anyway, I didn't expect him to be such a useless guy. No way. It's because you were spending money as if they were out of trend. You're not making any sense, Lydia. No, it's not like that. It's because you charged so much alimony to him. If it weren't for that, I could have spent more. You're still talking nonsense. I've had enough. By the way, you still have some of that alimony left, right? Just give some of that to me. You're such a stupid woman, you know that? I don't understand why you want me to return the alimony my ex-husband paid. Do you have any idea what alimony means? It's not like that. Mom is in trouble. She doesn't have any money. You should help her. If you don't, she won't be able to cook dinner. That's because you're a parasite to her. You're an adult woman. You should start living on your own. Don't call me a parasite. I'm worried about our mom. That's why I'm here for her. Mom and you should be thanking me for that. I see. To be honest, I want to work. But I also want to fall in love and get married. The problem is, I can't leave our old mother alone. That's why I'm staying together with her. What? Are you saying that you've sacrificed a lot of things for our mom's sake? Wow, I've never heard that before. Yes, that's right. You're now divorced and struggling to make ends meet as a single mother. Besides, I'm worried about Mom's health. I thought I should be the one to sacrifice everything for the sake of our family. Well, it's natural to do that since I'm the eldest daughter. I didn't know that. That's why I told you. So, can I get some money back? It costs a lot of money to take care of Mom. Cut it out, will you? What did you say? You're free to do what you want to do. What? Are you telling me to leave Mom alone? You're so heartless. I didn't expect my own little sister is a heartless woman. Mom has arrived here. What do you mean? So you can go find work. You're free to fall in love too. You can live your life the way you want. Huh? Mom will live with me. She just arrived at my house. Wait a minute. What do you want me to do with our family's house? Mom said that she's selling the house. Seriously? Does that mean that I have to leave? Well, big sis, why don't you just buy the house? Don't be silly! Why did Mom decide to sell the house without consulting me? That's not true. Ever since our father was alive, you've been told that you need to get out of the house. Well, but our father passed away, so it doesn't matter anymore. Mom is the only one who has the ownership of the house according to the will. You know that, don't you? In exchange of that, you inherited some money. Money? That money is gone! The money was divided up properly at the time. I don't care if you have it now or not. No kidding! If Mom gets rid of the house, where should I live? Are you asking me to live in the woods? Stop joking around! When the house is sold, Mom said that she'll pay you $10,000 to move out and buy some furniture for your new house. She will transfer the money to your account. I'm happy for you, Lydia. That's not enough! What can you buy with such amount of money? I think it's more than enough. You just need to rent a one-room apartment. Then buy some furniture. You may not be able to live a luxurious life, but you should be able to live a solid life with that amount of money. Don't be selfish! Mom has brought all the stuff that she needs to my house. You can do whatever you want now. Good for you. You are free to live your life without Mom's restrictions. Wait a minute! What kind of a grudge do you have against me that you dared to do such a terrible thing to me? I won't forgive you! I'll ask you on the contrary. You're a parasite to Mom who lives on her pension. You took my husband too. You are also treating Mom like a housekeeper. Why am I supposed to take care of such a cruel elder sister? It's out of the question. I'm just a happy-go-lucky person. You should have understood my personality. Well, I got a little carried away, to be honest. We all make mistakes. I'm sorry for what I've done. I won't do the same mistake again. Please don't give up on me. Please? You don't have to worry about Mom anymore. You don't have to sacrifice anything for the sake of our family. Goodbye. After that, Lydia continued to contact me persistently. But my mother was determined to stop her, so Lydia gave up. She has left home and is now going to the job center. My mother is still in good health. I would like to live happily from now on while being filial to my mother. I'm grateful that my mother made the decision to live together with me.
Do you have a moment, James?
What is it, Emma?
You're cheating on me with Amy, aren't you?
Well, you see...
It's no use trying to hide it. I've already gathered the evidence. Actually, I even received a report from Amy herself saying, "Sorry, sis, I accidentally stole your boyfriend. I think it's time we break up."
Yeah, I think that's for the best. Emma's way hotter than you in the first place. Are you guys even related? You look nothing like her!
That's because Amy isn't actually my sister.
Seriously? That explains a lot, I guess.
Yep, that's why I'm leaving this town.
What, seriously? Why?
I have no obligation to tell you why. You're not even my boyfriend anymore.
Yeah, but... just asking out of curiosity.
Ask Amy if you want to know about it that much. I doubt she'll tell you, though.
What? Now I want to know even more!
Well, I guess this was good timing. I've no regrets leaving a place full of such awful people like this. I'm leaving right this weekend.
Where do you plan on going?
That's none of your business. Goodbye, Mr. Cheater.
Yo, Emma! It's me, James! How long has it been since we last talked? 5 years, right?
What the hell? I thought I blocked your account. Is this a new ID?
Yep. So, you get it?
Get what?
The invitation to me and Amy's wedding.
You don't even know my current address. Where did you even send it?
To the Gmail address you used to use.
What? I don't check that account anymore.
Seriously? That's where I sent the online invitation.
An online invitation?
Check it, now.
Do I really have to? Logging in takes so much time.
Just do it already, will you?
I wonder what the password was. Huh? There really was an invitation, I guess. I have notifications turned off, so I didn't really notice. Why have you been sending me emails every day for the past week?
It's because you don't reply to my emails. That's why I made a new Instagram account in the first place.
What? Just how desperate are you?
So, I'm taking it that you accept the invitation?
What? What made you think that I would go?
Why? It's your sister's wedding. Not being able to be happy for your own family is kind of, you know.
Kind of what?
Ah, so I see how it is. You're jealous of how hot your sister is. How she stole me from you, right?
I honestly don't care about Emma anymore. We haven't met even once in the 5 years since I left. And she's not even my real sister in the first place.
That reminds me. Where did you even go? I asked Amy and your foster parents, but all they say is that they have no idea and haven't heard anything.
Yeah, that's because I didn't tell them.
So you really didn't tell them, huh? You guys should make up at the wedding.
Make up?
Basically, you ran away from home, right? For 5 years? At first, you intended to come home after the dust had settled. But as time passed, it became harder and harder to do so. Fast forward, and here we are right now, right? What a child.
I never planned on eventually coming home when I left.
What?
I guess that might have to turn at some point on some sort of business, but I have zero intention on moving there again, or of meeting Emma or her parents.
Chill, no need to get angry. Isn't Amy your only sister? I know you'll be able to celebrate her wedding. I understand why you might not want to. Who cares if the groom is your ex-boyfriend?
Judging by your tone, I assume you haven't heard anything yet.
Heard what?
Nothing you need to know about. Anyways, I declined the online invitation.
What? Hold on a minute.
Also, I've told you so many times before Emma isn't actually my real sister. She's no more than a stranger to me.
Why'd you decline?
I told you she's not my sister.
But I put so much effort trying to get you to make up with your sister. I know you two don't get along.
Did you seriously not hear a word of what I said?
What was that? Anyways, just come on the day of the wedding, okay?
No, I will not. Goodbye.
Emma? Why aren't you here? Where are you?
What?
The wedding's already started.
Oh, the wedding's today?
You'll make it to the reception, right? That reminds me. I heard some train was being delayed. Is that why you're late? Just get a taxi and come here quick. Or is it that you're stuck on the train?
I'm watching TV at home.
Huh? You're what?
I thought I already told you I wouldn't come.
But I told you to come, didn't I?
Stop giving me orders, will you? I don't need to listen to a word you say.
You're ruining the surprise I have planned. Just hurry up and come in 1 hour.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Why?
The wedding's in Florida, right? There's no way for me to get there in less than 1 hour using any transportation method.
What?
There's also another problem I need to take care of.
What problem?
I got this ridiculous email from Amy, you see.
What? Amy?
Yep, I'll be going now. Bye.
Wait, hold on! The wedding ceremony was cancelled. And on top of that, I now have 20K in debt.
That's such a shame. You've got 20K of debt too?
What?
The wedding preparation costs 40K, so you and Amy were planning on using 20K each, right? Didn't you two laugh it off saying that much is nothing? I'm impressed considering how careless the two of you are with money. While looking for a way to get the money, you heard from somewhere that I'm now the CEO of a company. And here we are now, right?
Yeah. That sounds about right. A friend of mine you met before didn't know that we had broken up. He said something like, "Your girlfriend is incredible." That's how I found out.
I see, so that's how you got the information. And what do you want from me?
You see, I was planning with the wedding to get you to make up with the family you left years ago. So I was wondering if you could lend me the 20K. As thanks, you know?
Are you an idiot? Never mind, that question is years too late.
What?
Didn't I already tell you that those people are complete strangers to me? How many times have I told you that Emma's not actually my sister?
What? Seriously?
I lost both of my parents when I was 5 years old and was adopted by that family. But then Amy was born right after. I guess they preferred their actual child. I was treated worse than an animal growing up. Of course they had to do the bare minimum in order to save face, but that was only until high school. After that, I was told to return what I had been given, and was forced to get a job at a local company and give them half of my income. That's how I met you in the first place. You were an employee at some client company we were working with, right? But in the end, Amy stole you from me. That's when my adopted parents said that Amy is so unfortunate her boyfriend's ex is her own sister. So they told me to get out of town. And so I quit my job at that company, which I had been working at since I graduated high school and left.
What? This is completely new to me.
I don't know how much Amy and her parents told you, but I did tell you over and over that Amy wasn't actually my sister, right? Did you seriously ignore every word I said?
Wait, really?
Go through the chat history when you have time.
Yeah, but it's true that you're the CEO of a company right now, right?
I mean, I was interviewed by a local magazine and all, so it's not really a secret. So there's not really any point to hide it from you. Basically, as soon as I left town, I was able to reunite with my uncle, who had been looking for me. Apparently, my skill set was in high demand at the company he owned. This and that happened, and before I knew it, I was hired as the new CEO of the company just 6 months ago.
So that means you have the money, right? Just lend me the 20K, will you? Come on, we used to go out, right? Right?
Why is that you and Amy are so?
What? Amy?
Both of you are lining up begging for 20K knowing that I'm now a CEO?
Huh? Amy doesn't have the money?
Yep, she also started begging for money almost exactly at the same time as you.
Seriously?
Amy is just as careless with money as you, but for some reason decided to show off and spend 20K on the wedding while she was thinking about how she would get that money. She found an interview of me online, which was how she found out that I'm CEO now. She said something like, "You're the CEO of a company now, right? If you give me 20K as a wedding gift, we'll welcome you, a person with no real relatives, into the family again." She said this after I told you that I took on the company of my actual uncle. Would you believe it? You two are so alike.
That can't be right. Amy was always buying brand items. You're telling me she didn't actually have the money?
In the end, she even said that if you give me the 20K, I'll let you have James every once in a while.
What?
It was so idiotic that I wasn't even mad, just amused. I've been able to reunite with my actual uncle. I'm getting along with his daughter, meaning my cousin. She's more of a sister to me than Amy ever was. Also, I'm married now and have children. So the stuff about me not having any actual relatives just isn't true anymore, which is what I told Amy.
What? You're married?
Yep.
Jesus!
Thanks for the pity, but I'm afraid I'm quite content with the life I have now. I'm not giving you two a single penny.
What?
So that's my answer.
But I need the money!
Goodbye.
Wait! What about the 20K?
That's what you two get for showing off and spending 40K on a wedding, is what I thought. But it's not really any of my business, so whatever, I guess. With Amy, however, I pretended to not know anything and said I got a wedding invitation from James, so I declined. What was that? I don't know if it was my fault, but apparently the two got into a huge fight and got divorced. The 20K of debt they both have is still there though. Amy managed to pay it off by selling her house, but apparently this caused the whole family to fall apart. As to James, apparently the debt was a bit of a problem for him due to social reasons. No one has been able to get in contact with him ever since he was taken away while crying by his intimidating old brother.